Welcome to Big Dream Crochet. My name is Olivia, and if you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I am happy to have you, and if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for watching again. I appreciate you. So today I wanted to share a video that is a little bit different. So for the past couple of months, I haven't been crocheting as much, and part of that has to do with my hands feeling sore from just anytime I would crochet, my hands would feel sore, and I would only be able to crochet for like an hour before my hands started to feel achy. And so, something that I started doing during those times would be to warm up. I found that if I warmed my hands up before I started crocheting, then I wouldn't have as much hand pain during crocheting and after crochet too. So today I wanted to share with you my hand, wrist, finger warm up routine. It's going to be a follow along kind of video. So if you want to follow along while you're watching, see how your wrists and hands feel after doing the warm up with me, then definitely go for it. I made this video so that way you could just follow along every time you needed to warm up. So every time before you crochet, you can just pull up this video, follow the warm up, and I'm sure you will memorize the warm up too, and then you won't even have to think about it. But I just want to preface too, before we start this, that I am not a doctor. I am just a girl crocheting. And these little warm ups that I make, I just did this by myself from other stretches and warm up techniques that I know. So, this warm up is not designed to cure hand pain or treat it in any way, shape, or form. If you have some, serious hand pain from crocheting, regardless if you warm up or not, definitely go see your doctor about that. I can't give you any medical advice. This is just what I do to warm my hands up before I crochet because it helps my hands feel better during, after, and it will help me in the long term too, since I'll be, making sure my muscles are ready to work when I'm crocheting and won't cause too much strain on them in the future. So, yes, I just wanted to preface that this is not any kind of therapy or treatment. This is just what I do to warm up my hands. So, yes, definitely seek medical help beyond this video if your hands need it. Okay? Okay, let's go ahead and get started. To begin the warm up, let's go ahead and do 20 wrist circles. And now we'll do 20 wrist circles going in the opposite direction. Now hold one hand up just like this and do 20 wrist waves. And go ahead and switch to do the other hand. Now we'll go ahead and do some praying hand stretches just like this. You're just going to wiggle your wrists around in this position, and then you are going to invert your wrist too and do it the other way, just like this. We'll do this for a little bit. And now we'll do another wrist stretch where you pull your hand backwards. Go ahead and do it on one arm, and then you're going to do it on the other, and we'll also invert the wrist and pull it downwards too, just like that on both sides. And now we are are done stretching out our wrists, so go ahead and shake them out a little bit. To warm up our fingers, we're going to go ahead and do 20 finger scrunches, just like I am doing. After the finger scrunches, we are going to do 20 knuckle bends on each hand, where you keep your hand straight except for bending at the knuckles. Go ahead and repeat on the other hand as well. Now we are going to do 20 finger waves, wiggling your fingers just like this. I'm also going to wiggle my thumbs around like this to make sure that they get warmed up just as well as my other fingers. Now that we're done warming up our fingers, go ahead and shake out your hands a bit. This part is totally optional, but I do like to pop my knuckles a little bit. Definitely don't force anything to pop, just helps my fingers feel loose. And that's it. Thank you so much for following this warm-up. I hope you enjoyed it. All right, well, that's it for the warm-up. I hope that your hands are feeling very warm, ready to go, ready to knock out some stitches today, and just, be able to crochet as much as you want. I did want to mention a couple things before I end this video that do have to do with hand pain, hand recovery in general. Let me pull them out really quick. Aha. Okay, so I just wanted to talk really quick after our warm-up about some of my favorite hand pain management tools. I have talked about this in one of my previous videos. I think it was like 5 gifts for crocheters, and I seriously cannot stress how much I love these tools. I use them all the time to manage my hand pain, to give myself massages, all of that. And I have found that they really do help relieve some of that pain. It's not going to cure you or anything like that. This is not medical advice, but this is just what I do. These are the tools that I like to use to help manage hand pain and prevent it in the long run too. So I just wanted to mention that having a pair of compression gloves, these have been really helpful. I like to wear these when I do start to feel that ache in my hands. I don't wear them while I'm crocheting, but I put them on afterwards. And so what I'll usually do is I'll put on the gloves, which they are very tight. They really do compress. And I got the full finger compression gloves. You can find a lot of them that have the fingertips cut off, but actually one of my pain spots when I have hand aches is in my fingertips. So that's why I opted for the finger tipped gloves, because the fingerless ones would not be able to treat that one, this one little spot at the end of my finger. So yes, I put these on after I'm done crocheting, when I'm like, okay, my hands need a break. They need some kind of relief for, for everything I've done for crochet. So I'll put on these gloves, which I love. And then I use my little hand massager tool. So this side has a little insert where you can insert your finger and then just roll your finger just like that, which my fingers always really ache when I crochet, especially these three right here, since they carry the weight of the hook as I am crocheting. And so, yeah, having this little tool here is just really nice. And I think the compression helps too as you are massaging your hands and your fingers, that yeah, it makes it feel better. I don't really know the science behind it, but I just know that it makes my hands feel better. So yeah, one side of this little hand roller has a little spot to put your fingers where you can roll both sides of your fingers, and then on the other side is just a little roller, so you can use it like on the top of your hand or your palm, anything like that. You can use it on your wrist. Sometimes I'll use this and like put it on my neck too. It's just a really good massage tool. And yeah, I really like this one. I got the compression gloves and these hand tools specifically for crochet. I only use them when I crochet, and they really do help so much in relieving the pain and making my hands more durable for crocheting in the long run. So yes, these are good tools to have for the after you crochet pain management. The compression gloves and the hand massager, they work really well together. So if you're going to get one of them, you might as well get the other one too. And lastly, I guess I can show you one of these too. Lastly, something that I like to use to prevent hand pain, in addition to warming up my hands before I start crocheting, is ergonomic crochet hooks. So this one is just a simple ergonomic crochet hook from Amazon. Yeah, I've had these ones for about 2 years now. I love them. They're great, just very basic, nothing too fancy about them. Ergonomic crochet hooks. You can find like full sets on Amazon, but if you also go to like Joann's or wherever you get your yarn from, your local craft store, they usually have ergonomic crochet hooks there. Like the Clover brand I know is good, and Susan Bates is all right. I think that's the name of it. And then what is the other one? I can't remember the other typical one. But anyways, yes, any ergonomic crochet hooks where it has, see how this one does not have a handle on it? This is just the hook. Well, this one does have a handle on it, so it makes it a little bit easier to grip since the hook is bulkier in itself and your fingers don't have to grip, so much around it to actually hold it stable. But yeah, I definitely really like these basic ergonomic crochet hooks in comparison to just the regular ones. But also, my favorite ergonomic crochet hook of all time is this one, the Chunky Boy. That is actually what it's called. So this ergonomic crochet hook is removable. You can take it off your hook and put it on another one. Um, yeah, I got this about, mm, oh, I'd say, yeah, it'll be 2 years ago this year. But I love this hook so much. Like, see how little my fingers have to curl to actually hold the hook? It just makes it so comfortable to crochet. It's squishy, it's made of rubber. It's kind of like a giant pencil grip, but for your hook. And I really like it. It's from Chunky Boy Crochet, which is a small business website. Now, I know that this small business kind of had a manufacturing update not that long ago. So I'm not really too sure about the quality of their hooks now. I know that has been a bit of a big thing with their business. It's hard to, gauge what the hooks are like, well, what the, hook holders are like now after their update from, just online reviews and things like that. So I'm not too sure about the quality now, but when I ordered this 2 years ago, seriously, it helps my hands so much. It did take some getting used to because I mean, it's like a giant hook holder, you know? But once you get the hang of it, you will only want to crochet with the Chunky Boy because it really does relieve so much stress from your hand. Your hand just doesn't have to work as hard to hold the hook because the hook handle is so big. So if you can get your hands on a Chunky Boy hook handle, absolutely go for it. You can also use the hook handles for other things too. I know I've seen people use them for like pencil grips or I guess just any kind of like tool that you can put in here. You can use it as a grip, and yeah, it's really nice, helps relieve the pain, and my hand just doesn't have to work as hard to hold the hook steady, and I still, I'm able to do the stitches right. I still feel like I have, complete control over the hook. It does take some getting used to, like I said before, but once you get the hang of it, it is just like crocheting is normal. You're not even going to think twice about having this on your handle. So, yes, if you can get one of these, highly, highly recommend it. So this one is a small business item. So I'll go ahead and link their website in the description below. Definitely check them out. And then for the hand massager and the compression gloves, these are on my Amazon storefront, which I will also put a link to in the description box below. So if you're interested in any of my favorite, oh, um, the ergonomic crochet hooks will also be on my Amazon storefront. I'll link all of these together. But if you're interested in any of those items, definitely check it out on my Amazon storefront. If you do buy it through my Amazon storefront, like if you click on the link in my bio and then buy any of these items on my Amazon storefront, I actually get a little bit of a commission just for recommending it to you. It's kind of like a tip. So yeah, just so you know, that's what that link is for. And if you have heard about these items for the first time in my video and want to check them out, definitely use that link in the description box below. But yeah, that's about it. Those are the last couple things I wanted to share with you before I end this video. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you find this video helpful and that your hands feel so much better. Maybe you can start incorporating a warm-up into your everyday crochet routine now too. Your hands will definitely thank you for it. So anyways, yep, thanks for watching. If you liked this video, like this video, leave a comment. If you have any other hand pain management tips for crocheters, I know we could all use that and, help our hands out a little bit more. So anyways, yep, comment and also subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. If you love to crochet, that is all I do. I post so many videos about crochet markets, crochet tutorials, patterns, etc. So yeah, if you're a crocheter, this channel is for you, and I would love to have you stick around a little bit more. So yes, subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. I will see you next time. All right, bye.